Hey everybody, welcome to the Muddy Reviews. Today we are checking out the WOSPORT ADAPT Banger GP zip-on zip-off pouch for Ferro FCPC V5 style plate carriers, and it's pretty damn cool. So this guy here is obviously a replica of a Ferro Concepts back panel. I will not lie to you, I was a little surprised at how small it was when I got it. I'm pretty confident the Ferro is probably just as small, because when I got my Ferro Hydration, I was kind of like, what is this? It's tiny. This is the one that's designed for 3 bangers or smokes or whatever up top. And then you got your GP at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start here. We're going to work our way up, flip it over, talk about it. And then we're going to mount it on the Ferro and see what it looks like. So here at the bottom, we've got a GP, modestly sized. It has a zipper opening. One quick way you can tell it from a Ferro. The Ferros usually have an actual multicam zipper here. This is brown. The Ferros normally have an ITW rubberized zip pull. It's got cordage with an overhand knot. Not bad or anything. Just a quick way to tell a real one from the fake ones. I don't know if the Ferro has this binding tape here or if it uses elastic. It does have the elastics down here, but this has this binding tape right here. Nice, decently sized loop panel here. It's a multicam loop. Could be knockoff, could be real. I don't know. You get inside the actual pouch. Not terribly sized. Looks like it's about 3 inches by about 7. Looks like about 3 by 7, give or take. You could hold a decent amount of shit in there. You could hold like 4 or 5 EG67s just thrown in there, loosey-goosey. You definitely hold some notepads and bullshit. Too small for a canteen, but plus up some mags in there, I think. Let's see. Throw a couple magazines in there if you wanted to. I think you can. Yeah, you can throw a couple mags in there. A couple random things. It'll work. It's kind of cool. Not too big, not too small, because it's not designed to hold the kitchen sink. It's designed just to hold a few things to take you onto the X and do what you got to do for airsoft. Top, you got 3 bangers. They're all identical. Boom, boom, boom. You've got them finished off with these faux S&S Precision pull tabs. These are real rubbery. They bend. The real, if I remember correctly, the real ones are rigid. Instead of Tigris material, you've got this plastic. The real Ferro has this like fiber, carbon fiber looking Tigris material that's much better. I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute if you've never seen it before. What's cool is these lids are adjustable. You can adjust them for size. I'll show you that. So this is an EG18X smoke grenade. It's a big fat chode of a smoke grenade. And you can get it in here. This big mamma jamma will fit. So I got the lid adjusted out so she can take all of it, all that girth. Look at that. Bam. Get 3 of them in there. You got 3 smokes. And if you wanted to run, I don't know, buddy pistol mags, very securely will fit them and hold them, and that is pretty cool. You could run a fucking Gerber if you needed to, if you have a tool on you. Always got that thing on you. And put that up there, be good to go. So, got some options. It's pretty cool. If you were playing at a field or a game, a large event where you had thermobarics, you could throw some thermobarics up here. So you would actually use these for what they're for bangers. That's kind of neat, and I think that's badass, and I like the option. I like you have different options with these. So as I said, the lids, they actually Velcro in and out for different sizing, so you can size options for what you want to put back here. When the lids are in their stock configuration like this, you cannot get an EG18X in here at all. It's like, ooh, won't fit. But when you take the lid out, kind of adjust it a little bit like I did, bring it in about, I don't know, like a quarter away, 18X's all day. So that is pretty damn cool. That's probably where I'm going to stick these for their ride height permanently, so I can run smokes back there until I get up to D14 and I can't use smokes anymore. And that makes me a sad panda. The zippers are supposedly YKK. As you can see here, it says, oh, I gotta zoom it in. Oh, YKK. And it says Vislon YKK. I don't know. We'll see. Did I talk about the back? I don't think I talked about the back. Back's just like brown, coyote brown material. The real ones have like a lighter pack cloth. This doesn't. Like I said, it's supposed to have this Tigris. It's just this black plastic back here. Normally in the real pouches, they have this woven jacquard webbing back here. This just like solution dyed. I don't know if it's real. Looks fake. And then you got the fake Tigris, this plastic back here. It's not terrible. It's just plastic though. I don't know. So now we'll get to the fun part. We're going to go ahead and put this guy on a Ferro. So I'll bring the Ferro out. Ferro. So this is the FCPC V5. This is a real Ferro hydration panel on here. This is a real Ferro FCPC V5. So like I was saying, I'm going to zoom you out. And D-hands. Real Ferro has this woven webbing on most of its stuff, almost all of it now. This is obviously real multicam Velcro. You can kind of see the difference. See if it matches. It looks a little off. I don't know. It might be real, might not. This is Tigris, as I was talking about. It's that like, looks like almost like carbon fiber. That's the material they normally use. But let's put this guy on. So, to put her on, you're going to hook the zipper up, and you're going to zip it on down. Then you're going to hook the zipper up, and then you're going to zip it on down. So the fake zippers are compatible with the real zippers. That's cool. Doesn't go all the way down. You still have 3 teeth exposed. I don't know if the real ADAPT banger pouch is like that, but you do have this elastic down here to kind of mitigate and hold your zip. That's probably what that's for. So it's kind of cool. Once it's on, it looks pretty good. Another telltale for the fact this is not real is the real Ferro zippers are this one here, the inboard zipper. It's a much deeper coyote. As you can see, the outboard zipper is the fake, and it's like a lighter tan. So hope you can make that out, the difference, the color shift. So that is a telltale also. And if you see on the Ferro, it does not say YKK right here, but it does on the knockoff. So take that for what it is. And while we're at it, let's look. And the Ferro just says YKK. Oh, it says Vislon. Okay, so the Ferro says Vislon as well. So take that for what it is. The Ferro panel that's on here goes the entire length of the zip, whereas this one doesn't. Again, I don't know if that's just this panel or if that's because it's a knockoff. I don't know if they made it 3 teeth too short, not realizing, or if the real ADAPT banger is 3 teeth too short by Ferro as well. That's to be seen. I guess it means I gotta buy a real one now to check it out. Overall, pretty cool product. I think it looks really good. You get this thing on here, and I'm just running around like a jackass playing BB Wars, and you saw me in a field, you would not know this was fake. And I think that's kind of cool, but it's also kind of scary. So you need to make sure you are paying attention when you are picking stuff up or getting stuff secondhand, that you know that is what the difference between real and fake Ferro stuff is. I think that's super important, and it's why I like to point out all the differences between real and fake when I do these videos. It's also why I like to pick up the repros and make the videos, is so there is good documentation out there of the repro items so people know it, so they don't get scammed, because that is bullshit, but there's people out there that do it. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to have fun using this. When I do get a real ADAPT, I'm just going to shuffle this over to my son and give it to him and let him be a poor child and run the poor fake stuff until he gets his own money and can afford to buy his own things. Hope you guys got something on this video and liked it and enjoyed it. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. And if you do, the subscribe button's right here. I think you'll like most of my content because it's all pretty much like this. YouTube thinks you'll like this, my most recent video. It's up here in this corner. And I personally think you'll like this video because it relates directly to this stuff. And it's actually another one of these products that's a knockoff of a Ferro item. So anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. If you're one of my old school subs, you guys rock. If you're one of my new subs, you also rock, and I appreciate you. Until next time, try new shit, get out there, LARP hard, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the field. Take care.